People are looking for transparency. People are looking for realness. People want to know that they can relate to you, that you're a real person and that you're not some robot. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Marissa. On this channel we talk about everything as far as dance, fitness, lifestyle. If this is your first time tuning in, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get notifications on when I upload new videos every single week, and make sure you hit that like button, which helps my channel out a lot. So as most of you know, if you've been following me for a couple years, or if you just started following me, or if you follow me on other socials like Instagram, you know that I'm a dancer. I've been teaching dance and fitness classes for over 6 years now, and it's something that I'm super passionate about. I've been able to mentor other dance instructors and dance teachers and help them get started building their classes and all that good stuff. So today we're gonna talk about getting people into class. Why aren't people coming to your class? Why are your numbers so low? Why are you having such difficulty pulling in and retaining clients? So today we're going to touch a little bit on that topic, and I'm going to give you some insight on why this might be happening to you. So let's get into it. So one of the main reasons why people might not be coming to your class is because they cannot connect with you. Something about your class or something about your energy is off. Maybe you're not relatable to them. Maybe they don't feel comfortable in your class for whatever reason. So this is like a really big one. In order to get people to come to your class and to be consistent and all that, there has to be a vibe. There has to be a vibe that you're maintaining. People want to come to class for multiple reasons. So this applies to both dance and fitness classes. So people come to class ultimately to feel good, right? To feel good, to burn calories, to get their mind off outside things, negative things, work, stress, all those things. So when they're coming to take your class, they're coming for an experience. If you're not providing that experience for them, which includes fun, positivity, maybe a little bit of a challenge, just a good vibe in general, and also you have to be welcoming as an instructor. If they're not getting that from that very first class, they're not gonna come back. So it's really up to you to maintain that vibe and make sure your class is super welcoming. Make sure you yourself are very warm to your students. Make sure that you're relatable in a sense. So I don't do this in all my classes, but some of my classes I try to make sure, like the end of class, I share something personal. Obviously not too personal because, you know. But for instance, like the other day, I got my period and I get really bad cramps. I'm gonna talk about this in another video actually, but sometimes it gets so bad to the point where I'm like throwing up or I can't move, like I'm literally crawled up on the bathroom floor or on my couch. So this past Tuesday when I had my class, like I was borderline feeling like I wanted to cancel my class, and I ended up just like pushing through, taking some Advil. I felt a little bit better, and I always feel better once I start moving. But besides that, I did share that at the end of class just to be transparent. People are looking for transparency. People are looking for realness. People want to know that they can relate to you, that you're a real person and that you're not some robot that they're coming to class and it feels like boot camp or it feels like they're being yelled at. So definitely work on making your classes more comfortable, and you will definitely see an increase in clients. Another reason people might not be coming to your class is because you don't come to your class. You might not show up all the time. When I used to work at gyms, and you might have heard this in one of my other videos, which I'm gonna link right here, I talked a little bit about like being consistent as an instructor. So that means not getting a sub every other week, being consistent, showing up on time, showing up for your students. People want to know that you're showing up not just for the money or not just for yourself or not just for social media. They want to know that you're showing up for them, that you actually care about them and you're actually serious about what you do. You have to be serious about your job, and that comes with any job, right? Any career. People want to know that you're serious. If they don't see that you're serious about your attendance and showing up and you're not consistent, like they're gonna go and support somebody else. If they're spending money at the gym or they're spending money at the dance studio or they're spending money for drop-in classes with you, they want to know that they're getting their money's worth, and they want to know that they're gonna spend their money and they don't have to worry about a last-minute cancellation. And not saying these things don't happen. We're human, right? Sometimes we need to cancel. I had to cancel one of my classes last week. I try to do this very seldomly. If I do cancel, it's for a really, really good reason, and I make sure that I always apologize to people. Make sure you're apologizing for any inconvenience and try to accommodate them by either offering them something, whether it be a credit towards another class, a discount, anything like that, just to make sure people know that they're valued and they're appreciated and that you actually care about them showing up to your class. So energy means everything, especially when you are in this field where you're instructing dance and fitness classes to the public. If your energy is not there, and this kind of goes along with the first point that I brought up where people just don't feel comfortable or they just don't feel a vibe in your class, but if your energy is not there, if you're lacking energy, if you're low energy, there should be no reason why people are coming to your class and they have more energy than you. Yes, teaching dance and fitness classes is a very tiring job. It takes a toll on the body. It's very exhausting, but this is what we signed up for, right? So it's our job to maintain that energy, high energy, especially if you're teaching a dance class or a dance fitness class. If you're teaching something like Zumba, Vixen Workout, Mixed Fit, anything like that, your energy really needs to be top notch. And it's really your job to bring up that energy in the class. So if everyone comes in, say that everyone had a hard day, everyone had a stressful day, everyone, was in traffic, a couple people might be late, a couple people had issues getting out the house because of their kids, it's your job to bring up that energy and to make people forget about whatever struggles they had going on during the day. They want to know that they can come and release all of that negative energy and release endorphins and ultimately just feel good leaving class. So make sure your energy is on point, and if you need to, do what you got to do. Take an espresso shot, do an energy drink, whatever it is that you got to do. Take a couple deep breaths before class, but make sure your energy is on point. So another reason people might be skipping out on your class or not willing to take your class as much is because it might be too difficult for them. Class might be too challenging. It really depends on obviously what you're teaching. So if you're teaching more of like a fitness class where it's maybe like a strength training class or a spin class or anything like that, you really have to work on providing modifications for people so that people don't feel like they can't get through the class. And then when you're teaching, a dance class, you really have to make sure that you are really breaking down the moves or showing people the moves or showing them modifications, just empowering people and allowing them to realize that they don't have to maybe go as hard as the other person in class, or they don't have to go as hard as the instructor. Having different levels in your class, people of different fitness backgrounds and different strengths and everything like that, different flexibilities, you're always gonna have that. So it's your job to make sure you are providing a safe and comfortable class for people where they feel like they can level up, but they're not always struggling. People don't wanna come to a class where they're struggling every single class. Yes, if you're new to a class, you might struggle at the beginning, but your students should always be leveling up and progressing. So if you've noticed that your students aren't doing that, you might have to reevaluate whatever it is that you're teaching and how you're teaching it. So that's just definitely something to keep in mind. So this is a super important thing. When I used to teach Zumba, I took a couple trainings, and there was a specific training that just focused on becoming a better instructor in general. One of the things that the master trainer talked about is not making class about you. It is not about you at the end of the day. People are coming to class so that they can feel good, right? They want to be noticed. They want to be acknowledged. They want to be commended on their progress and the work that they're putting in and all their effort and all of that. If you're coming in with your ego and you're coming in as a diva, you're only looking at yourself the whole class, just in the mirror, you're not making eye contact with other people, you're not connecting with other people, you're not addressing people by their names, you're not walking around the room, that's a problem. That is a huge problem. And if people come to class and they start to pick up on you not caring about anybody but yourself, that is a huge turn off. And I can guarantee you that people will not come back. And if they are coming back, it might be for a couple reasons. Either they just really love you, or they're your friends, or they're like yes people that they're kind of like, they see you as their leader in a sense. They just want to be a part of whatever you have going on. They want to be on your Instagram, they want to be in your videos, they want to be in your TikTok videos, all of that, right? But the other people that are coming to class and they're just like, what is going on here? Like, I did not sign up to be in a class with Beyonce and to be ignored and to kind of be like Michelle in the background. You kind of have to get rid of that whole diva mindset that it's all about you and people are coming to look at you and look at my body and look at my abs. No, it's definitely not about you. It's about them. They're paying to be in class, they're showing up, they're probably promoting you, they're probably telling their friends about your class, they're probably posting you on Instagram, tagging you and all that. So if people are supporting you and showing up for you, you need to make sure you're doing the same in return. You have to show up and support them as well. So definitely check your ego before you come into class. You know, just humble yourself. Being humble will get you so far in this business. Be humble. And I'm not saying that you can't be yourself if you are a diva, or if you like to take pictures of yourself, or you like to dress cute, all that. You could definitely be yourself, but definitely just keep in mind that there's other people in the class and it's your job to make them feel good about themselves as well. Okay, so another reason why people might not be coming to your class is because your music sucks. Your music selection is horrible, or maybe it's just not giving. It's just not giving what it's supposed to give. So what I like to do is I do like polls and I do like little questions on my Instagram story just to get a feel of like what people like to listen to and what they want to dance to when they come to class. So that way I'm including people and I'm valuing their opinion, and I'm actually like taking into account what people want to dance to and what people want to work out to. So that is something that is so important. Like, music is everything, especially if you're teaching a music-based class. And I'm not saying that you have to use every trending TikTok song or every song that you hear on the radio. No, you're gonna have your selection of music and things that you like, and obviously people are gonna be attracted to you based on your style or whatever you're putting out there. But you do have to listen and value other people's opinions and suggestions sometimes, like, even though it might suck. So the key word here is diversity. All right, diversity is everything. People want to hear a little bit of everything, especially because we do live in America where it's a melting pot. People come from different backgrounds and ethnicities, so they want to feel included. Okay, so one last reason why people might not be coming to your class: you're not doing enough marketing. You're not promoting yourself. You're not putting yourself out there. You're not utilizing your social media. You're not taking pictures. You're not taking videos. You're not making your class look appealing or fun. I don't know. We just live in this world now, or like this generation, where people just have FOMO. And the only way that you can get people to sometimes be involved in things, or to sign up for things, or to be a part of something, is to make them have FOMO. But if you're not posting on your page and you're not showing people what they're missing out on, they're not gonna feel like they're missing out on anything. So why would they wanna show up? So you really have to market exactly what your class is bringing. What is being offered? What are people getting if they sign up? How are they feeling? How are people leaving? Get testimonials, get reviews for your class, get people to tag you and take pictures in your class. Word of mouth has really helped me out. A lot of my clients come to me based on word of mouth and just like referrals and their friends taking class, and then obviously social media as well. But you really need to take your marketing and your promoting seriously. And we have so many platforms right now. There's no reason why you shouldn't be utilizing any of those platforms. We have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have email marketing. We just have all these things, and if you're not using them, then what is you doing, baby? Like, come on. I definitely suggest setting like a social media calendar where you write down, you set, and you plan exactly where you're gonna post for the week. I have trouble with that, I'm not gonna lie. I do struggle with that. I'm getting better at it, but it takes off so much stress and just procrastination as well. Like, I'm a big procrastinator. I am a procrastinator. So if I don't have things already set and ready for me, at least for that week, you know, like I try to just prep all my social media, all my posts, everything like that, for the week. Sometimes that doesn't happen, but it really makes your life easier, and it makes a difference where you could just have everything prepped, drafted, whatever, you post and go, and then all you have to worry about is just your engagement. So definitely make sure you're setting time to create useful marketing and make your classes look fun. People want to have fun. People want to turn up, all right? Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this video. I hope it was super useful for you if you are a dance or fitness instructor. I really hope that you're utilizing these tips, and if you weren't already doing these things, definitely write and jot down some tips so that you can keep people coming back to your class, so you can pack your classes and you can make some money, okay? Drop some comments below. Let me know if you have any specific questions. I try to keep it as short as possible, but there are some other things that I do want to mention, so that might be a part 2 for this video. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you are subscribed and following me on Instagram as well. I will see you guys in the next video, and take care.